Oh, hey y'all. Thanks for checking in with me today. Why am I wearing sunglasses, you might ask? Because in case you can't tell by the reflection, I just got a new ring light. I am trying to step up my video game and it is so bright. My name is Sarah. Thanks for checking in with me today. I'll be sharing with you my bi-weekly makeup basket. This is a makeup basket that I have. I do limit myself to only using the products in the basket for 2 weeks at a time. I try to post right around the beginning of the month and then right around the middle of the month. And typically, unless it's just a special occasion or something like that, I don't let myself wander outside of my basket. So I'm involved in lots of panning projects, and so I'm really trying to focus on a few things at a time so I can really make some progress on those items. So let me go ahead and show you what I'll be working on for the next 2 weeks. To start off, I do have 2 primers. Now, I had taken out this e.l.f. primer for probably close to a month. I just needed a break from it. It's in a year-long project, and so I've been working on it for a long time. This is the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer, and I just needed a break from it. So I am putting it back in this basket to use for the next couple of weeks, and I am going to continue to use and hopefully finish using the Too Faced Primed and Peachy. This is a cooling matte skin perfecting primer, and I only will be wearing one of these 2 primers when I am wearing a full foundation. The foundation that I am working on currently is the NARS All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation. My shade is in Fiji. And I typically wear this when I do go into the office 2 days out of the week. One of my dearest friends got married last weekend. I wore it to her wedding, and most of the time on filming days, I will wear this NARS foundation as well. On the days I'm not filming and I'm just working from home, most of the time on the weekends, unless there's a special occasion, I am wearing either a BB cream or a tinted moisturizer. So both of these items are in projects right now. I have not started on the Dr. Jart BB cream. I'm hopeful that I will be able to start on this in the next couple of weeks, but I will only start this one when this is finished. And this is the Tarte Guard 20. This is a tinted moisturizer, and this is in the shade medium. I am really enjoying this, and for this little for this small of a container, it's lasting quite a bit longer than I thought it would. This is what I wear probably 4 days out of the week, and it's lasted me, I would say, at least a month. So I'm hoping that I will be able to finish this up in this basket, and then I will move on to the Dr. Jart BB cream. So for my cream products, I have been using this Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. This is the dark circle corrector, and this is in the brightener shade. This is the only concealer that I am currently using. I had finished up the other concealer that I was working on, so this is the only one that I have for now. And then I've got cream products for my color products as well. So I am going to be using the Sephora Cream Blush, and this is in shade number 1, All Smiles. This is, you guys have seen this for ages. I am really starting to make some progress on it though. Like if I hold it like that, it's actually flat all the way across, which is amazing progress. I'm finally starting to see a light at the end of that tunnel. And I'm throwing in 2 brand new, I'm calling these both cream highlighter products. This is the Thrive Cosmetics Brilliant Eye Brightener in the shade Stella. And so you can see this is a kind of goldeny highlighting shade, and it's supposed to be for your brow bone here, but I don't actually highlight that area, so I'm going to use it on my cheeks and try to use it as a highlighter in that area and see how that works. I've heard lots of good things about Thrive Cosmetics, but this is actually the first product that I own for that brand, so I'm really anxious to try that out. And then I don't even know if you would call this another cream product. This is a ColourPop Super Shock Cheek in the shade Lunch Money. And so this is brand new. I've had it for quite a while, but I've never actually used it. I remember there was a big fuss over these Super Shock cheeks a couple years back, and so I bought a ton of them, and then I was kind of afraid to use them. So I'm gonna be trying this one out as well, because I have just the smallest, I mean truly like 1 or 2 days worth of product left in this Becca Champagne Pop. So obviously I am going to finish this first, but once this is finally out of my life, I will be moving on to those other 2 highlighting products. Since we're on the topic of color products, I want to go ahead and share with you the other color products that I'm going to be using. These, again, no stranger to you. I've got the Sephora blush in number 5, Sweet on You, and then I have the Clinique bronzer in number 02, Sunkissed. This bronzer, honestly, I use it every single day. It still looks like the day that I took it out of the package, but I'm making some nice progress on this blush. So I'm kind of trying to debate whether I want to bring in another color or 2 for the summer and kind of give this one a break, because I have been working on it basically every day for close to a year. I'm trying to decide if I want to give myself a break or if I just want to power through and get it done. I am going to keep it in for this basket, but stay tuned for the end of the month where I show you my June basket, and I may be switching this one out. Continuing on with powder products, I will just very briefly mention this. This is the Sephora Midnight Magic. It's a glitter powder, and I'm trying to find ways to use this as a body kind of glitter item, but no luck so far. I'm a work from home mom, and you know, I go into the office a couple of days a week. I don't have a lot of occasion to wear body glitter, but I'm always open to new ideas. And then my finishing powder currently is the e.l.f. This is the Beautifully Bare Sheer Finishing Powder. My shade is light medium. And what I am using to set my eyes currently is the Hourglass Dim Light, and the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in the powder in the shade Dim Light. Okay, continuing on, let's talk about eyes. So I am still slaving away at the e.l.f. eyeshadow primer. This is like the product that never dies. I use so little every single day, and I've been using it forever. And I think this is in my use up for the year. I just want to get it done. I'm hoping that I'm able to accomplish that at this point. I do have one single shadow in this basket as well. This is the Urban Decay single in the shade Lounge, and I will show you what that looks like. It's a really cool, I would say duochrome, but there's all kinds of colors in here. Like if you look at it like that, it kind of looks purple. Looking at it straight on, it looks green. And then there is definitely a red shift to it as well. So it's a really unique color, and I really do like it. My eyes are a very light brown, and so greens and purples look really good with my eye color. So this is one that I do enjoy using. I do pair that with the Sephora Flashy, what is it called? Flashy Moss eyeliner. And I just find that that is a nice complement to the Urban Decay shadow. For the remainder of my shadows, I am still using my Pure Cosmetics Soiree Diaries. This is my Pan That palette for the month. I will go ahead and link my latest Pan That palette video in the comment box down below, or in the description box rather, down below. I'm making some amazing progress on this palette, and I'm super proud of it, so I hope you will check that video out. I am also using a couple of additional eyeliners as well. The first one, this is my liquid liner. It's so close to being done. It's literally like a gray color on my lids. It's really not even black anymore. At this point, I'm just waiting for it to run out. But this is by the brand Steve Laurent, and it's called a Precision Liner, and it's just in Precision Black. It is really pretty packaging. It's like a rose gold. So this is going to be done really soon, and when it is finished, I am going to be replacing that with the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil, and this is in the shade Perversion, which is just their black liner. So typically what I do once I have all of my face makeup on and then I have my eyeshadows on, before I do anything, actually usually it's before I do liner, mascara, and my eyebrow product, I usually will put on my setting powder. And right now I am using the Milani Make It Last setting spray. And this is a decent one. I think it's like $9 or $10 at Ulta. I am enjoying it. I think this is the last setting spray that I have, so I am definitely in the market. So if you have a recommendation for a good setting spray that you love, please do leave that in the comment box down below. I love the Urban Decay All Nighter. I love all of the Urban Decay sprays, but if you have something that's more along the lines of the Milani in price, then I would love to hear your suggestions. Okay, now jumping back in. So I've got a couple of mascaras that I am using. I am using the Unique set, so you're probably familiar with this. It's a set of two tubes. The larger tube is the setting gel. You put that on first, and then the shorter tube actually has the fibers in it. And then, so what I do is a layer of the gel, a layer of the fibers, and then another layer of the gel to lock that in. These are getting really close to being finished. I actually, for the very first time, I've been using this this combo since the beginning of the year, and just today, this afternoon, when I looked in the mirror in my car, I did notice some fallout. So I don't love that. That's pretty much when I know it's given up the ghost for me on the mascara. So these are going to be pretty close to being done, but I do have another mascara that I am using, and that is the Benefit They're Real. Obviously, this is just a little deluxe sample size. This one I would say is probably pretty close to being done as well. So between these two, I hopefully will be done with all of it, and I will be able to bring you something fresh for my June basket. And then to set my brows, I don't do a whole lot of high maintenance things with my brows. I pretty much just put a setting gel in them, and I am currently using the Essence Make Me Brow. My shade is 03 Soft Brownie Brows. And this is actually close to being done as well. So I think, what is that, like the 4th or 5th product that I've told you I'm really close to being done. So that tells me a couple of things. First of all, these makeup baskets are working, because I felt like I had too many things and I was only using this one time and that one time and that 2 times, and I could have 6 lipsticks, and if I wore one, you know, a different one every day of the week, I wasn't really making any progress on any of them. So this has really gotten me focused, and you know, I really feel like this is helping. And being able to bring you a bi-weekly makeup basket rather than a weekly makeup basket, first of all, it has really lightened the load for me. I just got finished with finals this past week, and that was a little bit crazy. So, you know, now I have got a little bit of a break before my summer semester starts. But like I said, this bi-weekly makeup basket, it has given me, you know, it's just taken a little bit of the load off of me and really allowed me to enjoy my products for a little bit longer before I switch them out for something else. So there we go. Let's go ahead and finish this up, and I am going to finish up with lips. I don't have anything just really earth-shattering for lips this week. I have really been intentional with using this Perfectly Posh Snowed In Vanilla Mint Sugar Lip Scrub, so I am going to continue to use that this next basket. I've had some severely chapped lips the last couple of weeks. I was on a round of antibiotics for a bad ear infection. So that just tends to really dry me out. My lips were just super chapped and my hands got really dry. So besides the lip scrub, I am using the Burt's Bees in the vanilla bean fragrance. And then I'm gonna try this out. This is a Mary Kay product and it's not a color that I love. This is the Mary Kay Glossy Lip Oil and the shade is called Magenta Ray. And it looks like a super hot pink. I'm looking at it in camera and it looks a really hot pink. And that is honestly what I thought it was going to be. That was the way that I interpreted the color of it in the catalog. And it's actually a really sheer and a very pale pink. So I don't find that it flatters me, but since it is a lip oil, I'm hoping that if I at least wear it around the house, then it will be, more nourishing to my lips and it will kind of help repair some of that damage. So I'm gonna be trying to use some of this next couple of weeks, and then because I just have to, because you guys know me and it should have already been a tell that I've got it on my lips now, I'm gonna be wearing the Bite Beauty Red Velvet. This is my very favorite red. I love it, and I'm now getting to the point where I'm like, okay, this is gonna be done within, probably a couple of months. And that does make me sad, but it also makes me feel really accomplished. This is just a beautiful red. It's bright. It's not like a really dark red. So I feel like there is still some life to it. And I still feel like because it is a brighter red, that it can still be appropriate for daytime. So anyways, guys, that's all I've got for you today. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you will like this video. Like I said, comment down below. Let me know if you've got a suggestion for a great setting spray that you love that will not break the bank. And if you see somewhere where I am, where I've said, hey, I'm gonna be using this up pretty soon, when I said mascara, when I said highlighter, when I said, that I wanted to kind of switch up my blush routine a little bit. If you've got some suggestions for what I should start using next, please leave me a comment down below and let me know. I love to hear your comments and I love to have your input. I hope that you will subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you really soon. Bye, guys.